Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Welcome to another fantastic episode of Modded Minecraft. I am your host, JJ, and I have been busy. I made a bit of a thing, and before I show you too much of that, I think I might as well just start this episode off right away by rolling the time lapse of how I built it. So let's check that out right now. And here it is. This is a greenhouse. It is definitely very green, and it is definitely very house-like. I wanted to start doing some sort of buildy type projects around my base. I like my base, but it's looking very islandy, and I want it to look very housey, if you know what I mean. So this was kind of the first thing on my list, and you know what's actually really weird? I've been looking or kind of thinking for a while about what I wanted this thing to look like. I had a kind of an idea in my mind of like there being glass and it being kind of, semicircular, like cylindrical, over the top of these things with walls on the bottom. But I couldn't quite put my finger on how I wanted to build this thing. And then another YouTuber that I happened to watch named Good Times with Scar happened to build a building this week. And it had this dark prismarine, and it had these sort of slabs around the outside. And I was like, yep, that's it. That's kind of exactly the style that I want to go for. So I didn't copy it directly, but I took some sort of heavy inspiration for at least the top half of this. The bottom half is like brick, and he made a store out of it to be selling plant and plant-like items. But mine's a greenhouse. So it is the first building of many, and I'm going to be building more buildings. But today, what we'd like to do is knock a couple of these things off our list, beginning with some of the things we've already done. Better armor, Wyvern army, we did that. Draconic armor, we did that too. Mystical agriculture and automated. Hey, guess what? We did that. That's awesome. Prosperity shards, we went mining, but you know what? We don't have quite enough prosperity shards yet, so there's something I want to do with that later, and this has that's a big hint towards what that's going to be. Fusion crafting, yep, did that. Where does it all go? Well, we're kind of figuring that out as we go here. More storage. Well, storage is always a good thing. You guys probably saw that I upgraded our storage system. If you didn't, take a quick look one more time here. Now that I can fly, it's actually very fast. My storage is looking great. I actually don't like it up here. In fact, I think I'm going to, what's the word? Depreciate. I'm going to depreciate this entire house because I don't live here anymore. So I think I'm slowly going to start migrating all this stuff down because I find myself doing more and more work down here. So this, I think, is going to become my new sort of centralized base location. More storage, but I still want to add more storage. That's where I was going with all this. So that's still to come. Brewing stand. Well, I made an automatic brewing stand. Potions. Speed 2. Did it. Crafters for Ender.io machines. So these are these machines over here. I'm eventually going to put crafters on the top of those machines and start adding the ability to automatically craft items. Plus, I need to upgrade these machines. These are all the simple version of the machines at the moment, and you can tier them up. So let's do that at some point in the future. Farming stations. Well, I did that last week, but in order to make sure those farming stations work, I'm going to need an unbreakable tool. And in order to build an unbreakable tool, I'm going to make a smeltery. And I'm going to do that in this episode. But before I do that, there's one quick thing that I want to take care of, and that is to make my mob farm more evil. You're probably saying to yourself, what in the world does that even mean? Well, I'm going to show you. One of the interesting byproducts that I get from my mob farm and my mob grinder is this thing called a drop of evil. I just need one of these things. And let's take that over to our mob farm because it has some really weird and peculiar property that I'm going to take really strong advantage of today. First thing I need to do is turn off the fans and turn on the lights because we're going to go in there and I don't want anything spawning. So in fact, I don't think we're actually going to go in, but we are going to break a hole in the side here. So if I break this glass, hopefully my silk touch pickaxe does me good. It does, but my harvester automatically harvested it. So I think I better find that again. It's called dark glass, I think. Yep. Just need 2 of those to fill in that hole. But while I have the side open, I am going to touch the dirt with this drop of evil. Now, before I do that, I just want to point out the fact that I've surrounded this entire outside with cobblestone, and it's raining. That's it. It's already evil. And around the outside of the cobblestone is, of course, water. And I'm hoping that there's nothing touching dirt-wise here because as soon as you touch this drop of evil to the dirt, something scary happens, and it spreads like lightning. So let's do that. Whoa. And let's seal that back up again. So what I've done is I've basically just poisoned all of my earth. It looks like there's 2 pieces it didn't spread to. I might have to come back with another drop of evil at some point and spread it to those 2 as well. But look at that. It's all black. And what that means, if you look at the description for a drop of evil, it actually aggressively spawns mobs in darkness. So as soon as I hit the lights here, you should see, no matter how close or far away I am from the mob farm, it's going to start spawning mobs like crazy here. So let's turn the fans back on again and watch the magic. Look at that. Destroy all of those mobs. So, yeah, you thought my mob farm was crazy before. It's even crazier now. And I'm going to sleep away this night and sleep away this rain. And then, in the morning, we're going to do something cool. All right, let's make ourselves a smeltery. We're going to need all these different kinds of things like a smeltery controller and some seared tanks and some seared windows. Actually, we might not need that, but we will need a casting table. These things are mostly made with these things called seared bricks. And seared bricks are made by cooking this stuff called grout. I am grout. And grout is made like this with sand and clay and gravel, and then you grab that stuff and then you mix it all up. And you know what? I actually already did all that. I've got a ton of that stuff in my inventory right now, and there it is right there. So I can go ahead and make my smeltery components. See, always trying to help you guys out, save you some time. So there, smeltery. Got one of those. Smeltery controller. I am going to need some... what else am I going to need? I'm I'm going to need, I don't need a gauge. I need casting tables. I need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got those. I'm going to need some drains. I need 4 of those. 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I need some seared glass. Do I need seared glass? No, I need some tanks. Where's there? Oh, there they are. Seared tank. So I need that. I really only need 1 of those, but yeah, I think 1 is probably fine. I also grabbed a bunch of these seared bricks. I also need some drains, and drains are made just with these things. So I'm just going to grab a few of these out, clear that, and then do. Faucets, that's what they're called. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. All right, and now I am going to grab some of this stuff down here, and I'm going to head over to the spot that I've cleared out, which is right over here, and actually build this thing. I was going to do this as a time lapse, but it occurred to me this is going to take me like all of about 30 seconds, even in real time. So why don't I just do it in real time, and you can watch along with me. So the seared or the casting tables are going to go here. I normally put these guys in last, but this time I want to put them in first, just because I want to see that they're going in the right place and not like that thing. So I need the seared brick. That's what I need. So let's put the seared brick down. This is the floor of my smeltery right here. I guess I should have cleared extra space because I have to go, I think, 1 row out from all of these things. So let's get all of this out and these out. There we go. Oh, I keep using that thing, and I don't mean to. I want to use these seared bricks. There you go. I like this black brick, by the way. I made this black brick early in the season because I actually used it down the hallway here, which you probably saw in several other episodes. But yeah, this is what it's actually used for. It's actually used for building these smelteries, which is pretty cool. I'm actually making a fairly good-sized smeltery as well. This ain't no sissy smeltery we got going on here. So let's go up 1 more level here. Here we need our drains, and I think you have to put the drains from the outside. Yes, 2, 3, 4. And then I need my controller, finally, this guy, which I think I'm going to put here. I think I can put it here. Yeah, and then I need a tank in here somewhere. So something like that, and then we'll just fill the rest in with this stuff. And if I've done this right, which it looks like I haven't, this should have lit up. Okay, maybe I need to move this guy to here. Sometimes it's funny. Yeah, there we go. Now it's a smeltery, and I have the place to cook some stuff. The last things I want to put on are these faucets, and these are going to allow me to drain fluids out of my smeltery and into these casting trays. So what is it that I actually want to cook? Well, I'm going to need some gold. I think I need gold anyway. I hope I need gold. That sounds like the right thing. So let's just grab a pile of gold here. I don't know if I need that much. I'm also going to need some lava. I don't have any lava buckets. Oh, I do have lava buckets. But I also have these lava eggs, and these are actually pretty cool. I have a chicken that lays lava eggs, and I'm just going to grab like 4 of them because you can actually use these just like lava buckets. And I hope this actually works in a smeltery. I've never tried this. Ooh, nope, that didn't work. Wait, can you right click and... Nope, I don't know what happened. Now I've made a big mess. Uh-oh. Now I better grab some buckets and clean that up. Not that one. Buckets. Maybe I should grab my lava buckets just in case, because I'm probably going to need those at some point. All right, let's fix this problem real quick. Okay, got you. And then lava goes... How come I can't click on there? Doesn't make any sense. Do I have to fill it from the top or something? Seared tank. Well, that's weird. Maybe... No, see, that didn't work either. There. See? All I've done is place the lava in there. How much is in there? 2,000. let's try again. 1. Take it. Stick it in. Okay, now there's 3,000. So somewhere along the way, I lost a whole bucket of lava. I don't know what happened. I must have placed a bucket of lava inside another bucket of lava. All right, so what that is going to allow me to do now is cook down some gold. So let's take the gold, we'll throw it in there, we'll start cooking it down, and it's actually cooking pretty fast. And that's going to give me molten, liquid, beautiful gold. But what do I need the gold for? I'm going to need it to cast some stuff. But to start with, let's grab some cobblestone. I hope this works with cobblestone and not actual stone. I'm going to take actual stone too. And we're going to give this a try. So I've set up some Tinker's Construct stations over here. And that's because today I want to build something called an Unbreakable Tool. And the tool specifically that I want to make is this thing called a mattock. And in order to make a mattock, I need to basically build this thing out of the 3 components. The 3 components are an axe head, so I'll need a pattern for that, a shovel head, so I need a pattern for that, and then a tool rod, which is this one, and I need a pattern for that. Once I have my 3 patterns, I can come to my part builder, and I insert the patterns, and then I insert the material that I want to make the object out of. And in this particular case, I would make it out of stone, but it just remembered I don't want to make it out of stone. I want to make it out of paper, because that's the best way to make an unbreakable tool. You make it out of paper. This is really weird that paper would be the way to make an unbreakable tool, but there's actually a little trick here. And that is Tinker's Construct tools. When you make them in the tools over here, in the forges, you can actually add modifiers to them. And so let's see if I can add paper here. Paper. Okay, so I can make an axe head out of paper. In fact, I'm going to make 4 axe heads out of paper because I'm going to need 4 of these eventually. I'm going to need 4 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, oh, am I going to run out of paper? I am going to run out of paper, unless this only takes 1. 1, 2, yep. Apparently they take more. I need more paper. Sorry, as I was saying, when you make tools using Tinker's Construct, you can apply modifiers to them. And a paper tool is the only one that will allow you to add 5 modifiers. And you require 5 modifiers to make an unbreakable tool because you need to apply the unbreakable aspect to it 5 times. So let's see, where are we at here? Okay, let's get all the paper in here. And then I'm trying to make tool rods here. Okay, 1 and 2. So that's 4 of each of those things. And now we come over to our tool forge and we click on this guy. And we have to put the tool rods in and the shovel heads and the axe heads. And we get these paper mattocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you should see, there you go. If I actually hover over one of these tools and hold down Shift, you'll see that it says it has a durability of 6, which means you can only use it 6 times, which is terrible. But it does have 5 modifier slots, and that's what I was looking for. So let's come back over here and check out our progress on our smeltery. So, oh, look at that. We got all this molten gold. So we need to make a bunch of these castings of gold. So these are plates. So I just need to make a bunch of them. I think I need 5 of them per mattock that I'm going to make. And so that would be, how many would that be? That would be a bunch. Oh, I'm already out. I need to put more gold in there. There we go. So I need 20 of them. So far I have 8. I need to make a bunch more. So I'm going to make those, and I will come right back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that should be all 20 of these guys. Now, what do you do with these 20? Well, you take them over to a crafting table, and you surround them by obsidian. And then you get these things called a reinforcement. So I'm just going to make all 20 of those. Back to my tool forge. I put my tool in the middle. I put the reinforcements in. And now I have to do this. 1 modifier, 2 modifiers, 3 modifiers, 4 modifiers, and 5 modifiers. This tool is now, as you can see, unbreakable. It cannot be broken, which is great. Now I just have to do that for all of these. And there we go. So I've got all 4 of those tools. Now I can take those down to my crafting stations. So I'm just going to do one of these, see what happens here. If I plop the unbreakable papermatic in there, this guy's ready. Oh, in fact, it's already on. It's already going. I'm not using any durability here. And so I should be able to right-click on this. And now we've got a crazy amount of harvesting happening. And let's check out how this guy's going. Well, it's losing power like crazy. And that's because, funny thing is, the power distribution method can't keep up. But everything else can. My seeds are planting, everything's growing, everything's transferring properly, and my tool is not losing any durability. This is it's actually not doing too bad. It's a little bit low, but I'm actually pretty satisfied with the result here. And if I did this for just a short amount of time, just for the record, the last time I looked in my refined storage system, which was about a half an hour ago, I had 3.9K of this inferium essence. So that's before I ran this machine for this amount of time that you're actually watching on camera right now. It was all of about 30 seconds. So I'm going to turn this off and then just for kicks, come over here to my refined storage system and let's take a look at the inferium count. And oh, wow, we went from 3.9 up to 8.9. That's great. And it's actually still going up. It's still going up because I do have those growth crystals underneath all of these things. They are actually still working even without the watch of flowing time on top of them. They are all still ticking away very slowly, and it's still a reasonably fast distance. So that's amazing. So now I got to start thinking about what I'm going to do with all of that inferium that I've collected. Unfortunately, that is going to have to be it for this episode. I have had a blast today working on my farms, and to be honest with you, whoa, holy moly, sorry about that. I think I've spent way too many episodes dedicated to just farming, so in the next episode, we're going to do something different. What am I going to do? Well, you're just going to have to wait and find out. Until next time, I'm not going to make it up the stairs this time, am I? Let's try it again. Ooh, there we go. Until next time, I will see you later. Please, if you like this video, feel free to click on that like button. Everybody likes it when you click on the like button. Please do. And if you enjoy the content and you feel like doing so, please subscribe also to this channel while you listen to the glorious sounds of my mob farm in the background. So super loud. No, I won't make you do that either. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.